My Lords, I rise very briefly to offer Green support for this really very clear, obvious and essential amendment, which already has very strong, clear support from across the House. I just want to really pick up a point made by the noble lady Baroness Hayter about how people, both buyers and sellers, desperately need confidence, and that confidence is utterly lacking at the moment. And I think a lot of our discussion has focused on the problem of estate management, and there are very clear and obvious pressing problems there. But just to focus a little bit on the issue of sales of properties and the need for some oversight there, and I note the fact that last year the trading standards warned that many agents were not actually passing on the best offers that they'd received from purchasers, as they are legally required to do, because they were getting commission fees from mortgage brokers, solicitors, surveyors and other third parties. And so they were actually choosing to go with what would produce a better result for them, but a lower price than the seller. And the only way this is genuinely uncovered is that if the would-be buyer who didn't succeed in purchasing the property happens to look at the Land Registry sale price and says, but that's less than I was offered, and maybe creates a fuss. But that's a sign of just how utterly cowboy the current situation is without regulation. And I also note that there was a report out yesterday noting that 34% of the for sale stock on some major websites had an asking price reduction. The pricing of properties, and often people, of course, need to sell for all kinds of reasons of divorce, of bereavement. Perhaps they need to sell because they really need more bedrooms for extra children. These are all very stressful, difficult situations in which delays can cause real damage and create real uncertainty. We have a cowboy situation out there, and as the noble lady Baroness Hayter said, the people in the industry who want to do the right thing know that there's cowboys out there and there are cowboys that are a threat to them. So I think this is something that's clearly essential to make our whole housing sector something less of the cowboy environment that it is now.
Yeah.